Welcome back to Art of Awakening. This is Ona Christie. If you don't know me, I am a spirit oracle practitioner and soul visioning artist. And I'm just here to do the weekly reading here for, was it February 23rd through 29th. And I'm really super excited about this week because we just entered into Pisces season and looking at Sun in Pisces, also Moon in Pisces starting on the 23rd. So huge amounts of Piscean energy. I happen to have Sun in Pisces, so I'm feeling really good about this. Pisces, the really kind of positive side of Pisces, of course, is really being very dreamy, intuitive, almost shamanic. I've chosen some decks here in addition to my own spirit animal awareness deck. I'm also going to be using the Shaman Wisdom cards from Leite Richardson, as well as Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms guidebook, or Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck, which I find to be fairly pretty Piscean sort of deck. I'm really enjoying it. So moving into this week, if the positive aspect of Pisces is coming forward for you, you may find yourself really in the flow, the creative flow. You may find yourself feeling kind of just sort of expansive. Jupiter is one of the ruling planets of Pisces. Downside of Pisces is it can get sort of bogged down in emotions, or like just really way overly dreamy, just caught in the dream world. So be aware of that. And this may be a week that would be really good to really do things to keep yourself grounded. But other than that, I'm feeling really good today, and partly because it's feeling almost like I can feel that spring is coming, and that feels great. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this reading. So starting off with the first card for this week of February 23rd, I'm going to be choosing a Spirit Animal Awareness card, and this one wants to come forward. It is Deer. Okay, so what is Deer going to say here? I'm getting this vision of deer just bounding through the forest, right? The way that just this beautiful kind of flowing kind of movement. Just visioning this deer. So it feels like kind of creative flow. And if you watched my annual reading, then you may remember that Spider showed up in this Piscean season, in this month, for the month of March. And kind of like towards the beginning, Spider is this creative energy. I'm getting just like for the deer, just like this moving forward, just kind of, I'm seeing it just sort of bounding through the forest. It does not feel like it's just running in fear. It's just like, it feels like this joy of movement. So this could be a really, really good week for getting that creative flow, for moving forward. Or, if you have a task list, go for it. I'm feeling just a lot of forward motion here. Just want to share this nice big amethyst crystal I've got here too. It just feels like I'm holding it. A lot of times when I do sessions, I'll hold a crystal, and amethyst just feels like a good crystal for this week. Okay, this next card, and by the way, hold on until the end of this video because I'm going to share and give you a little sneak preview of the next card that I'm working on for the bee deck. This is sort of in progress, so honeybee deck. All right, so this next one coming up for this coming week is tobacco. Excuse me. So sacred tobacco, really fitting, I think, for all the Piscean energy this week. Likely to have really good dream time opening up, really good if you're, want to invite in some shamanic journeying kind of experiences. I'd say really bring in the sacred into this week. Whether you do activities like that, or even just in your normal everyday activities, look for the sacred, bring the sacred into it. See how you can bring your spirituality into every aspect of your life this week, and see what that feels like. Really just kind of pay attention to that. Everything, it's like we don't have to just segregate our spirituality into prayer time or meditation time. our life can become a moving meditation. And that's partly what tobacco shows us with the beautiful smoke, moving through. Even if you're not a fan of cigarette smoking, which I am not, the plant itself has a lot of beauty to it, and the sacred smoke is one of those things that it can show us how to move, flow. I'm getting, again, flow. So look for the flow this week. And finally, let's look at the wisdom of the hidden realms. See what that wants to bring forward. Get a couple of these cards here. I think it's this one. This is the High Lady of Love and Compassion. And I always think of Kuan Yin when I see this card, even though this particular figure doesn't look much like Kuan Yin to me, but this idea of this love and compassion. And that is one of the positive things about Piscean energy, is this beautiful love opening up. Now, the moon, is going to shift out of Pisces, whatever, throughout this week, but still it's that new moon in Pisces that is going to be kind of the overriding energy of the month. And that is a very positive aspect of the Piscean character, is this empathy, this ability to have this compassion. And a Pisces that is in its positive aspect is going to have that beautiful kind of compassionate kindness, consideration, reverence kind of thing. So beautiful, beautiful week for, it just feels to me like there's a lot of just very beautiful, expansive kind of loving energy this week. A lot of flow. I think this can be a very beautiful week. You may need, again, to ground yourself if you're finding yourself just carried away on these waves of dreaminess or whatever. Just watch for that you may have to kind of keep yourself anchored a little bit. Other than that, it looks like a beautiful week ahead. So I hope you enjoy it. And before we let you go, I'm going to invite you to like and subscribe. I always like to see your comments. And this is the latest, the one that I'm working on the Honeybee Oracle deck. That'll be the Journey to the Sacred Hive deck. Just a little sneak preview. This is the Venom card, and I don't know if this flame is going to continue. This is in progress, so it may look a little bit different next time I show it to you. But just kind of wanted to keep tabs on that. I will be uploading a little bit more extensive video on the first card in that deck, which is the Swarm, coming up. Look for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe if you want to kind of keep tabs on this Honeybee deck, or follow me on Instagram. That link is below as well. So have a lovely, lovely week with all this Piscean energy. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll catch you again soon.